Visualize a living human cell taking in a droplet of water, a smooth, precise biological process. Now compare that to how water actually reaches our homes, violently forced through miles of dark, high-pressure industrial metal pipes. We are told that drinking 8 glasses of this chemically treated liquid is all it takes to stay healthy. But municipal tap water is energetically inactive. The intense pressure and chemical treatments strip the water of the specific structures required for biological use. To see the difference, look at interfacial water. On the left is the chaotic, random movement of standard H2O molecules in bulk tap water. On the right, those molecules hit a biological surface layer and instantly organize into a structured, aligned matrix. In living systems, this structured water layer couples directly to proteins and lipid membranes. Without this specific hydration shell, proteins cannot maintain their precise shapes, which limits how effectively enzymes can facilitate cellular reactions. This causes the biological machinery to slow down or fail. True hydration requires biomimetic technology, systems that mimic nature. Instead of merely catching debris, the 4-stage Energy Stone Volcanic Mineral filter actively rebuilds the water's biological structure, matching the exact format your cells require. Neurosurgeon Dr. Jack Kruse researches how our environment affects our biology. His work points to modern chronic disease as a crisis of bioenergetics, a failure in how our cells generate and use energy. Unstructured water disrupts the delicate magnetic balance required to maintain this energy production. Tap water is often loaded with halogens, like fluoride and chlorine. Halogens are highly reactive elements that displace crucial nutrients like iodine in the body. When this happens, it damages your mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, and drops your production of ATP, the primary molecule your body uses for energy. The first step to fixing this is mechanical. The Energy Stone filter begins with a purification stage, utilizing NASA-derived nanoserum technology. This diagram shows that process in action. The porous filter membrane physically captures and blocks the large, jagged molecular structures of fluoride and other toxins, while allowing the smaller, pure H2O molecules to pass through cleanly. This acts as a complete factory reset for the water. Removing those chemical toxins clears the slate. But taking out the bad elements is only the start. It simply prepares the liquid so its biological resonance can be actively rebuilt. Dr. Gerald Pollack at the University of Washington identified a 4th phase of water, challenging the standard model of solid, liquid, and gas. He calls it exclusion zone, or easy water. This animation illustrates the physical chemistry of Pollack's discovery. As regular water comes into contact with a hydrophilic, or water-loving, flat surface, it spontaneously reorganizes. The molecules link together into a dense, repeating hexagonal grid pattern. As that grid expands outward, it physically pushes a layer of debris and solute particles away from its border. This creates a pristine, entirely clear zone. Notice the shift in charge here. The structured easy water takes on a negative electrical charge, while the expelled debris zone becomes positive. This turns the water inside your cells into a microscopic battery, which is constantly charged by ambient infrared light. This specific chemical reaction is exactly what the SGE volcanic mineral filter cartridge is engineered to reproduce. Inside the housing, water flows over thousands of crushed, highly porous volcanic stones. Those thousands of stones provide a massive hydrophilic surface area. This creates the precise physical conditions required for easy water to naturally form as it passes through the system. The volcanic material itself naturally emits far infrared frequencies. These frequencies act as the exact light source needed to charge the water battery. The filter operates as a biological transformer. The stones physically convert the liquid into an electrically charged, energy-dense medium that your cells can use immediately. Crystallographer Veda Austin uses freeze-crystallography to provide visual evidence of this dynamic behavior. Her work demonstrates that water acts as a responsive liquid crystal, storing structural information from its surrounding environment. Look at this microscopic comparison. On the left, tap water exposed to harsh chemicals freezes into a chaotic, amorphous blob. On the right, water exposed to a natural, life-affirming environment forms a perfectly symmetrical, star-shaped hexagonal ice crystal. The Energy Stone filter mimics that natural, optimal environment. As the pure water flows through the volcanic stones, it reabsorbs essential trace minerals like silica and magnesium. This process also exposes the drop to the Earth's native paramagnetic resonances. It directly imprints the water with the exact same structural coherence you would find in an untouched wild spring. Water is an active, responsive medium. By regaining this liquid crystalline coherence, it transforms from a simple solvent into a biologically recognizable element tailored for human biology. True hydration requires 3 specific conditions: the electrical charge identified by Pollack, the biological and magnetic resonance outlined by Kruse, and the structural coherence captured by Austin. The legacy approach to filtration focuses on simple chemical reduction, catching the largest physical impurities and stopping there. Modern biological reconstruction goes further by rebuilding the water's energetic and crystalline structure. The Energy Stone filter achieves this total reconstruction. By flowing rapidly over these porous, dark volcanic rocks, it mimics the Earth's natural hydrological cycle. This 4-stage process delivers a biologically recognized, energy-dense medium that is immediately useful to human cells. Drinking water in this state provides the direct electrical and mineral support that powers cellular life.